ready. Cobra taking on Sidnev here in game number 1 of their set here in Division 1B. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Introducing the players on the left. We have a roller out of the United States with an NTSC PB of 5,280,000. Welcome in, Cobra. And on the right, a roller out of the Netherlands with an NTSC PB of 6,390,000. And also a former runner-up at CTWC. Welcome in, Sidnev. And I don't know about you, it is exciting to see Sidnev back in playing again. One of the more dangerous players in the upper echelons of the Tetris community. And one of the more aggressive players as well. Always fun to watch. And right now, someone told her that she doesn't need to burn, because she has not burnt yet. She's got 5 Tetrises in a row to start things off and has a 36,000 point lead to show for it. Of course, Sidnev was the... I'm saying this from memory. If it's wrong, someone correct me, but I believe she was the first person to get a perfect max out from a 19 start. As in terms of all Tetrises. I was gonna have to take some burns here. A couple dirty rows on the bottom, but a setup dirty here. Where is the bar? Bar is on vacation, but shows up after 16 pieces. There's the Tetris. Cobra also getting Tetrises as well. Currently backed by 58,000 points. Nice tuck there for Cobra. Cobra, though, getting into a little trouble. Sidnev also in a bit of trouble, but Sidnev's board's in a little better state with the right side open. She's going to bang down a dirty Tetris. Cobra's still digging here. This could end up being a decent lead for... Oh, nope. Cobra's going to get the right side open quickly. Very quick. He'll score a Tetris, but still back by a... What's this? 3.5 Tetrises here? Sidnev looking for a square, and we'll get it, and was going to start setting up dirty again. Look at this tuck sequence for Sidnev. Bang, Tetris. Not going to go for the Vits. Can see she adjusted out of it. There's now only 1 row up, and Cobra is high up on the board here. Needs a bar, and we'll get it. Sidnev gets one as well. 332 for Sidnev, 276 for Cobra. There's the Vits. Now where's the bar? There it is. Nice Vits. And another Tetris. Yeah, Sidnev has not been fully clean since breaking the perfect Tetris run, but now we'll get clean here at 90 lines. But of course, that hasn't stopped her from taking a sizable lead, about 2.5 Tetrises as we approach the 100-line turn. If you're not familiar with the game, we play level 18 for 130 lines. Then we go to level 19, and we start transitioning levels every 10 lines, which represents an increase of points. But we only increase the speed a couple times. We do it at level 19, where we make the pieces 50% faster. 100 lines later at level 29, we'll make them doubly as fast. And 100 lines later at level 39, they go double again, which is almost impossible to play. $498 for Sidnev, $461 for Cobra. And Sidnev with a very serious threat of getting a 600k transition. Cobra can try for an upper 500. Is going to need a J here in a moment. Does get the J. Now has to fill in that gulf in columns 3, 4, and 5, and does so very quickly. And bang Tetris for Cobra. Oh, what an adjustment for Cobra there. Into the T-spin. Executed flawlessly. Level 19 for Sidnev. 613 is going to be her transition score. Oh, Cobra with a misdrop immediately on 19. Is going to have to burn that away. Shouldn't be much of an issue. But certainly annoying. Gets the right side open. Both players Tetris ready, but no bar. Oh, and the bar comes, and Sidnev was ready. Cobra was not, so Sidnev up to a 3 Tetris lead again. Another drought forming. Sidnev takes the safety triple. Cobra had burnt earlier. So both players handling the drought a little differently, but same result. Tetris at the end. Ooh, Sidnev beats a bar here. Gets the bar. And now looking to get this board down, but the piece is not cooperating right now. Bar dependency on the right. Oh, this is trouble. Nice tuck. But too many squares. And she's handling this very well. Gets the right side open. And bang, Tetris for Sidnev. But unfortunately, that sequence of pieces has caused Cobra to catch up a bit. Currently 8:59 for Sidnev, 8:35 for Cobra. Both players having to take some burns here on 25. But both players going to get out of it fairly quickly. Sidnev's out first. She'll bang down a Tetris into 26 at 9:02. Cobra with a Tetris at 8:81. Couple holes for Sidnev. Oh, very nice adjustment for the bar. Cobra has the real-time lead now, 9:47 to 9:42. It is close. And very likely this is going to be decided on 29. But you know, honestly, the way it should be in Division 1, right? Max out for Cobra. Sidnev with a column 9 bang Tetris. And she will max as well. But it's Cobra with the 1 Tetris lead. So we're about to hit the kill screen. There we go, 1,052,000 for Sidnev. Cobra 1 line left. We'll see if he goes in with the Tetris or burns in. He'll burn in at 1,088,000. And then he'll bang down a Tetris. Sidnev trying to clean this up a little high. Need something left here. Square's perfect. And bang Tetris. Cobra trying to set up. Wants to maintain this lead, but that's another column 9 Tetris for Sidnev. And Cobra had to cover the well. Unable to score here. Oh, and he's going to misdrop an S there. This could be trouble. Sidnev clean, ready for a Tetris, looking for the bar. There it is, bang Tetris. Sidnev back by less than a Tetris. And is set up again, but it's going to take the safety burn. I kind of agree with that. The board was not looking all that great. Cobra getting into a little bit of trouble here. This is still savable, especially with a bar left, but no bar coming. Oh, and Sidnev all of a sudden in trouble. Needs a bar left. Needs multiple bars here. And I don't know if she's going to be able to do anything else. She is not. Cobra's going to take game number 1. Cobra also with the top out, but is ahead. 33-2-1 Tetris. There we go. We got our queue filled out in chat. Nine to 1 in favor of Cobra. For Sidnev, always with that one lone pushdown point every game. It's kind of interesting. We got one person in each of the Division 1s that do that, as Violet also does that. Danby pointing out the difference in camera quality between CTM and CTL for Cobra. Yeah. But I mean, Sidnev too. I mean, you looked at Sidnev's camera yesterday and it looked like something out of a horror film with as much as it like jumps around. Whereas today, it's not doing anything like that. Very close game, 372 points is the difference. It's Cobra who has kind of owned the series. Has lately been putting on a heck of a show. Having made the CTM finals for the first time as the #1 seed over in CTM. Their previous appearances included Season 26 when Cobra snuck by in a decider. That's back in November of 2024. May Masters and January Masters, Cobra getting wins there as well. 3-2 and 3-1. But their first ever match was on Monday Night Mayhem with Bird Wizard back in 2023. And Sidnev had the 3-1 win there. Here so far, it's been pretty even since the start. Although Sidnev could be getting a bit of a lead here as Cobra having trouble keeping the right side open. Sidnev, ooh, bit of a awkward piece there. It's going to cause her to do some burning as well. So neither player getting out of this one scot-free. But when it's all said and done, it's a 1 Tetris lead for Sidnev. Kingsman in chat says, if only Vandy would accept the future. Man, you need to get your other Super Show streamers to accept the future, too. I mean, how many times has Barbaro gone on about Nestros champs? Tetris for Sidnev, she is ahead by 11 lines and 49,000 points, so with Cobra burning here, that is a true lead. Cobra will bang down a Tetris. And there's another one. $5.16 for Sidnev, $5.14 for Cobra. Sidnev, though, in a bit of trouble here, looking for the bar. Does get the bar. Keep an eye on the line counter. We're almost at level 19. She will get the right side open before then. But now needs a bar. There it is. Bang Tetris into 19 at 546. Cobra's in at 542. So very close game here in game number 2. Of course, honestly, game number 1 was pretty close as well. We'll see what happens here on 19. Tetris for Sidnev. And another one. Cobra getting a Tetris as well. Just keep it up at this point. When they're on the same line count, it's about a 3,000 point game. Tetris for Cobra. And he'll take another one. He's in the lead. Sidnev's had to do some burns, but we'll get a Tetris there. She gets another one there as well. We got raid from Travis. Thank you very much. And also Summer B says, good luck, have fun to all the gamers today. Another couple Tetrises there. Yes, different restream method. We use the Ninja video cameras here, which I think he's doing on his phone. But it's just normal OBS broadcasts on CTM. And I imagine he's not using his phone for that. 914 for Sidnev, 874 for Cobra, but Cobra with 6 lines available, so still pretty much neck and neck. Another Tetris. Cobra looking for a bar. Oh, and it comes one piece too late. And another bar coming one piece too early. There's a Tetris, though, because there are enough bars to go around. Max out for Sidnev, 1,048,000. I mean, she got that on 26. Nice spin there. As we're getting pretty close to the level 29. Cobra getting into a little trouble here. Tetris for Sidnev. Sidnev will take a lead off this, I think. She's got the 1.1. That is not a good time for a misdrop for Cobra. But he's going to get Tetrises to bring the board down. It's probably just going to have to live with the... Oh, could go for a left well here. And we'll get that left well into 29. That opens the hole. He's got 1,133,000. It's 1,170,000 for Sidnev. Sidnev. Whoa. Great triple there. Just kind of scrambling here. Just not getting the best of pieces. She's going to be done at B88. Cobra, you're in a chase down. You need B89. This isn't free. But one good down stack could... Oh, and that misdrop there. Oh, he misses the bar, but he gets another one over. But he's going to top out at 1,161,000. Sidnev will hang on and tie it up at 1. For game 3 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So definitely some strong 18 and 19 from the players. Haven't seen quite a deep 29 game from either player yet. But that's like the nature of 29, right? Like 29 is hard. Travis with the clip. He's got the truth serum here. Travis, what was said? Yeah, breaking news. Simul Tetris there. Cobra with a half a line lead, but is also ahead by a line. Yeah, I know, right, Colin? And you know what Vandy probably did? You probably told you to contribute to the Matcherino over there. I'm going to tell you to contribute to the Matcherino over here. Because we have these players putting on amazing displays of Tetris. And they do it for you, the fans. And we'd like to reward our top players at the end of the season. We currently have a prize pool of $200.50. I would like to make that number go up because, you know, $200's just not it for CTL. We usually want to get to $1,000. We got over $2,000 last season, and we ended up paying out our top 8 players as a result. We'd love to do that again. If you haven't done your coupon code, I think we may even still have some of those left. Yeah, 8 coupon codes still remaining, so plop those quarters in, or go and just contribute some of your money. Tell these players how much you appreciate what they do. We're halfway through. 329 for Sidnev, 289 for Cobra here on level 18. As we got one of those quarters plinking down from Anpu. Thank you so much. Sidnev has taken a bit of a lead here. Look at those J-tucks. That's a thing of beauty. Fortunately, these pieces are not very beautiful, but I'm sure she'll manage to handle those all right. Sidnev having to work through a little bit of traffic that's going to allow Cobra to take a lead here past the 100-line turn. Sidnev going to go aggressive, as she often will on level 18. Going for a dirty center wheel. There it is. Bang. Center wheel Tetris. Looking for another center well here. This time the bar takes its time, but it does show up eventually for the Tetris. Oh, that's not of it. If he's just going to transition that column over a bit. 593 for Cobra, 531 for Sidnev. Cobra looking to have the advantage here at the 19 transition. She's going to continue trying to get this well transferred at the very end of 18 and will do so. 581, 639 though for Cobra. So it's 2+ Tetris lead for Cobra as we enter level 19. Another Tetris for Sidnev there, Cobra. Trying to find a bar. Has to take a triple. And yeah, kind of was forced to take that skim. That sets up a few more burns. Tetris for Sidnev, trying to get back into this. She trails by less than a Tetris. Another Tetris for Cobra. And both players with good-looking stacks now. Cobra taking a couple doubles there, looking for a bar. Gets the bar. We'll find the Tetris. Cobra's got about a 1 Tetris lead in pace right now. Another Tetris for Sidnev. Level 25. Cobra gets that left side figured out. We'll get the bar over. We'll get the max out into 26. And another Tetris on top of that. And there's Sidnev's max out on 26. Cobra back in a 1 Tetris lead. I think that adjustment might have been a misdrop there for Sidnev, but shouldn't hurt too much. She's got the right side open again. There's the Tetris. 1.1 for Cobra. I'm sorry, B million for Cobra. Cobra in trouble, though. Gets the bar over for the Tetris, but what else can he do? This is right before 29. This is not good. And he's just going to have to go in really high up here. I don't know if he can survive this, especially if no bar shows up. There's the bar finally. Sidnev's only back by 12,000 here. She'll get a Tetris to take the lead. Cobra is looking to maybe dig this down, but needs a bar and it doesn't show up, and Sidnev will take a 2-1 lead. Oh man, that 27 for Cobra was just bad timing, really. You do that on 22 and you're fine. Sidnev is on the verge of winning. Can Cobra strike back? We'll find out in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, I actually have a match almost immediately after this. Who are said jerks that took the primetime slot? The Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. Those are the jerks. I believe I'm playing Evan J tonight, so first time matchup for me. Another Tetris for Sidnev. Yeah, I'm gonna be over on Adam's channel. I'm not Div 1. I'm not playing here. Not Div 2. I think I've been on a Super Show all at once. And that was one of Sir Mazer's opening night shows. Either way, Cobra with an early lead, but it's small. 161 to 141. Or 144, sorry. Couple of tucks there for Sidnev. Needs that other L. We'll find it, and we'll bang down a Tetris. It's one of the aspects of... Ooh, look at that adjustment for Sidnev! Oh, I love it! Oh! It's kind of funny because, like, at first I'm like, is she actually dead dropping that piece? But no, that was intentional. $11-point lead for Cobra, but has more lines to work with. Now a 2,600-point lead will give him a true lead. Spin tuck adjustments are so sick. Oh, yeah. Like, that particular spin tuck, I will use to fix my stack. I will never intentionally set that up. S-flat moment for Cobra there. Looking for a J, or a bar would be fine. And has that stack nice and tidied up, but Sidnev is 12 lines ahead and 4.5 Tetrises in the lead. Cobra will get 2 Tetrises there to close the gap, but Sidnev does have the lead here, looking to close this out. What was that? That was something in chat, wasn't it? Stolen short sword did something accidental here. Let's see, what did you do? That was a 5-bit accidental heart. That's appreciated, so thank you. Cobra high up on the board, but we'll get that dirty Tetris and open up that center well. Now gonna go 6-3, or 3-6 rather. But it's not getting the right pieces for it. So it's just gonna take the Tetris and then work on burning this back down. Aw, thank you. Another dirty Tetris setup, this time in column 3. Cobra playing Tetris column bingo. Get your cards out, folks. Another Tetris. Cobra trying to keep up and stay in this, which he has done nicely. Now he's going to choose to get the board all the way down and get the well back over to the right side. 520 for Sidnev, 463 for Cobra. Kingsman plugging that prize pool again. Still have 7 contribution codes, which kind of surprises me, guys. Like, seriously, it's clicking a button. Please click the button. It's easy. I think I watched the Washington State Regional for like 2 minutes, and I saw somebody said I contributed a code, and I'm like, oh, click, click, click. There's another quarter. Easy. See, Stolen Short Sword knows how to click a button. He clicked that heart earlier, and now click that button to contribute 25 cents. Puts us up to 201 bucks as we're in level 19. And Sidnev just raining down Tetrises here. Has a 130,000 point lead over Cobra. Cobra looks for the bar. We'll get one there. The other one, not used for a Tetris, needs to set up first, and then a third bar shows up to get his second Tetris. If you don't redeem all the codes, Kingsman will be very sad. I'm not sure, but I feel like if you don't redeem all the codes, you don't get codes again. Like... we would not want to do that, because that's actually, you know... That's $12.50. That's pretty much a sizable single-person donation, right? If you get all of them? We call it donations, or technically contributions. Another Tetris for Sidnev. She's got 882 into level 23. What a run here. This and that. Thank you for the quarter with the contribution code. That puts us down to 5. So we're getting there. 913 on 23. Gets the key tuck, follows it up with a Tetris. And this could be an into 25 max here. And of course, the game says, no. Oh, I hate this game. Winter! With the direct contribution of 25 cents. Who I think has paid more money to Matcherino than the prize pool with that, but still, 25 cents puts us up to 201.50. Max out for Sidnev, looking to put an exclamation point on this set. Currently up by 178,000. There's the bar, there's the Tetris. Now there's a 1.1 before Cobra has 900. Cobra will get the 900 here, though. Another Tetris there. Cole clicking the button. Puts us down to 4. Tetris for Sidnev. Aaron thing. Oh, man. That can start an argument. Another Tetris for Sidnev. She's got a 1.2. And into the kill screen she goes at 1,226,000. Cobra looking for a potential 1.1 into, but I don't think so with these pieces. Oh, there's still a chance. And there's the bar. Bang Tetris, 1,109,000 for Cobra, who trails by 160,000 points. As Sidnev is off and running and ready for a Tetris. Bang Tetris. D on the screen for Sidnev. Oh, could get the T-spin. That would have been sick, though. Set up dirty. Needs a bar now. Ooh, and just burns it down. She knows you can't mess with that. Gets the 5 tap left. Cobra. Moon's gonna miss a piece to the left here. Oh, that hang's gonna do it. Sidnev gonna get her first Elo win over Cobra, and will do it by the score of 3-1. Play this out. Nope. That's played out. GG's. And there is your winner, Sidnev. Well done. I really hope this is like a pairing that we get a bit more often in the Tetris scene, because
so Sidnev on 189, Cole 188, so players pretty much neck and neck in the first 40 lines here. Players agreed on level 18 starts, and I'm assuming they've also agreed to increment the seed each time, so we won't be re-rolling the seed. That was agreed before the match, as per the rules in Div 1. It is a best of 5 match versus 3 games wins, a single set of Tetris. And of course, it is highest score wins. Cole on 281 with a Tetris there. Sidnev also set up and will also get a Tetris 280. In the most recent Premier poll, Sidnev was ranked in 6th place of all eligible players, which was her highest rank in open categories since May of 2025, because she did take a little bit of a hiatus from competitive Tetris, at least for a little bit. Wasn't playing as regularly as she would have in the past, but has come back to the fold in recent months and has been looking just as good, if not better than ever, with some stellar performances in the likes of CTM Masters, and of course, already starting out with a win here against Hydrant in CTL Season 32. The most recent Premier Poll Cole was also ranked in, currently ranked 15th. Has been a mainstay in the top 25 for well over a year now at this point. Sidnev's on 434, Cole on 432. So far looking good from both players here in the level 18 opening here. Both doing pretty decently in terms of their efficiency. Very little hiccups so far. Tetris Cole, both players crossing 500,000. Tetris Sidnev up to 529, nearly a perfect clear there. Just 3 little Minos preventing that. Of course, a few weeks ago, the CTWC World Tour schedule for 2026 came out. And assuming that she is going to it, Sidnev will be hoping to retain her title in a few weeks at CTWC Austria. She is the current 2-time reigning champion of that regional. She also won the European Championship back in November, although that was a PAL category rather than the NTSC that we're currently playing on. Both players into level 19, Sidnev 627, Cole leading 664. Sidnev with a bit of cleanup to do, but she's navigating it pretty decently so far, and we'll get the well back open. Now just waiting for a bar. Will the bar come? Yes, it will. Tetris Sidnev 657. And a nice skim to get the well back open. Tetris Cole 698. Things should get really interesting should we get to level 29 in this game. Both players have shown this season and recently that they are masters of the dark arts when it comes to their efficiency and their stacking on the faster speeds. Of all tracked players, Sidnev ranked 3rd in fair median score, which measures the sort of fair median of all top out scores, natural, when it comes to playing in competitive 4 ELO matches. Sidnev 958, Cole 930. And both players on course here for a max out either in 25 or into 26. So still continuing some really strong efficiency here, well into the increased speeds from 19 to 28. Tetris for Sidnev, max out A21. Cole with a 25, max out A25 as well. Only 2,000 points separating the two players at the moment. And all the same line counts as well, so really close match so far. Sidnev takes a triple. Keeps the board stack nice and accessible. Gets a Tetris. Tetris Cole, A95. Tetris Sidnev, B42. And another Tetris goes into 29 first at B78. Cole up high here, but gets a Tetris B41. Another Tetris here for Sidnev. And Cole will transition in at B58. So almost identical transition scores from both players. Sidnev is ahead by 5 lines, but now has the well cleaned up. Now Tetris ready. She is just waiting for a long bar. There's the bar over. Tetris Sidnev, C61. Tetris Cole, C06. Still back by 5 lines. Sidnev now having to cover the well here. Getting up a bit high. Really looking for an L piece. Gets a J, but it's not going to work out. It's Sidnev's going to be done at C64. Cole with a chase down now. Target is C65. Tetris and a half away, but Cole in no rush. Inching closer and closer. C65, the target. But Cole looking to just single his way there. Single and double. No need to do anything too risky. Could have taken a Tetris, but not opting to. C65, the target. And Cole gets it. So Cole will take the opening game over Sidnev with a C66. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So now underway for game 2. Sidnev looking to bounce back. Still was quite a strong game, but we'll be probably hoping for longer longevity in those 29 speeds because